Teach your children this. Next time you go grocery shopping, you could see a face, you could see a face, and you can see a face. What you'll notice is carbohydrate, sugar, oil, salt. So sugars, oils, and salts. The next one will have sugars, oils, salts, food coloring. Which leads you to the inevitable conclusion, anytime you see these, that you're gonna see those. The exact same ingredients, a different form of the exact same thing. Here's a perfect example with Cheerios. You have a face on this one, you have no face on this one. The one with the face has your carbohydrates, your sugars, your oils, and your salts, and the one without a face does not have your oils in it, so it only has 2 of the 3. Now here's the second thing to teach the little one. If it shows you a picture of food, which would be bread, about 4 or 5 ingredients, cheese, 3 ingredients, pepperoni, 1 ingredient, it's probably not actually food, because that is not what we were looking at. You see how this looks like rice and vegetables? It should just be rice and vegetables. But then when you dive in, it's not just rice and vegetables. And remember with the cereals, we're gonna have those salts, we're gonna have those oils, we're gonna have those sugars, extra things we don't need, and coloring. Think about your French fry. Probably just potatoes, right? When you really ask yourself at home, am I going to be using gums and bicarbonates and corn starches and modified starches and different multiple vegetable oils on here? I'm probably not. So with almost every product, when you see a face, you'll always see that they're putting some sort of coloring in there and some sort of sugar additives. Because you have the Kool-Aid brand with a face versus Capri Sun without a face, and you can see Capri Sun's not adding coloring or high fructose corn syrup. And if you bring your children shopping with you, they're about that tall. So you can see at child height, they market child TV shows or child products. And for the people that are going to comment and say, don't bring your kids shopping with you, must be a privilege. So now you better understand how to navigate the cereal aisle, and breakfast is not always the most important meal of the day. Now if you've watched this far, let's give you some of the alternatives, which I don't know which one you should choose. But I know for a fact when you see pineapple with lime gel, where it just so happens to look green, well, when in doubt, flip it about, and that's why you find out, oh, it's green because of yellow and blue. So we would pick natural fruit with natural flavor. Take overnight oats as an example. This one is chocolate and peanut butter, so it should be maybe 5-6 ingredients. If you like these, or your kid likes these, you could make these yourself. You don't need to have the natural flavors in there. You can use all of these base ingredients to make a healthy meal. Me personally, I'm not picking the plastic bottle they made this in. But always remember, sometimes when you see that face and you see that picture of food, this should be oatmeal, maple sugar, and brown sugar, so 3 ingredients. Because if you really start to pay attention to the face, the fact that this is oatmeal, maple syrup, and brown sugar, has a picture of food, you flip it around and you ask yourself, where's the brown sugar and the maple syrup that they said was in here?